We're here at RIMCO Marketing Products. We're doing another member shout out.
Well, I want to thank you first of all for coming by and highlighting our company, showing what we do. Since 1984, we've been providing custom packaging to businesses that want to make a presentation and have it stand out and be a little different and be a step above their competition. We started out 35 years ago. I did binders, and that was basically my business. And we've used wallpaper for covering, we've used laminated paperboard, and this seems to be the most popular right now. It's a turned edge, and it's printed and then it's turned over board. Menus used to be a huge deal for us. We did a lot of the really fancy menus that are out there for high-end restaurants. But with the COVID, everything is kind of backed up. So what we find ourselves doing is printing on poly materials, because for the poly, once a client looks at the menu, you can wipe it down with your regular sanitizer and then just give it to the next guest. Custom awards. A lot of people in town do awards. What makes ours a little different is if you come up, was for Universal, and they had a design that they wanted. They didn't want to just get a nice crystal award and put their name on it. So this is something they designed, and we had it custom made for them. And on this one, I think we did only one. So we'll do 1 to 5 to whatever the project requires. So the other thing we do is corrugated. And the corrugated we do is a little bit different. You're used to seeing a regular box, but we actually make them so that all the materials are held in place. So when the recipient gets it, there's a spot for everything. So if you're not there to make the presentation, as they open it up, it presents just the way you want it to. We make kits. These are turned edge kits that can hold either sales materials, presentation materials, medical materials, whatever you need if it's got to go out in a sales kit or a presentation kit. Back to binders, we'll use, this particular client wanted it made just out of blue jean material. So that's what we use. This is just a denim. It's hard to decorate denim, so we just had a custom tag put on there for them. Our tagline is we do, either promotional products, presentation products, and specialty printing. So what we mean by specialty printing is if you need a pocket folder, but maybe the materials aren't flat. So rather than holding just plain sheets, you need a piece so that you can put a book in here, presentation materials in here, and your stepped literature in here. And then it closes with a magnetic closure. Or something that's more like this. So just the kind of things that our printers don't do is what we do. Books, we do books, whether it's a perfect bound book. This one happens just to be put together with screw post. And the unique part about that is the cover is die cut so that you see a little bit of what's on the inside. This is an old project, but it's really beautiful. It was done for Godiva. And it wasn't my project, but our factory sent it to us so that we could show the materials and how we could decorate them. We do a lot with timeshare, and this is a kit we just finished. All of their legal documents are on a USB drive, which fits conveniently in there, and then all of their sales literature fits down in there. Video books. This is what we've been doing the past 2 years. We're doing a lot of these. That's just a stock video that's in there. Most of the time when we do the video books, they're finished with the graphics on the outside before they're finished with the video. So we make the book, give them the time that they need for the video, and then they load it when they get it. You can see they come in all different screen sizes, and they can be very simple or they can be very fancy. This is another resort. If you idea. And then this we did for a retreat. And there were a lot of materials that went in here, so we made the box for them and we did the video. They had other things that went in there. Diamond Resorts last year for one of their events, and it had the video in there. And then you take the book out, and all of their presentation materials, tickets, things of that nature are in this book here. Again, it closes with a magnetic closure. This one is on our website too. So this is a project we did a few years ago, and the client was an agency in South Florida, and their client wanted to put together a getaway, a romantic getaway. So they sent us the book, and we stuffed a little bottle for them and put it all in here, and then they sent us their address list and we mailed it out for them. But this is kind of shows how you can take everything to the next level. And so when they changed their logo, they wanted pieces that all went together. So they had a designer that came up with the design to lay it out, and then we produced it and made the luggage tags, the USB custom pin. And so everything came in. We actually loaded this all in at our offshore factory and then brought it in so that their fulfillment house just put in the paperwork. And then the resort got these, and there are 5 different colors that, depending on the level of membership, so that as they're walking around the resort, you can kind of identify them. Everybody's doing masks these days, well, so are we. And this is one of our favorite suppliers. These are made in the USA. He now has a smaller tag because this was just, you know, too large. And the nice part about it is you can put 2 designs on it. So as an example, we did some for Apopka High School for them to sell for, you know, to earn money and for their students to wear. But they have Apopka High School on it, on both sides. We could have made Apopka High School on one side and made the other side plain black, because my grandson goes there. He wants a black one. He doesn't want to wear one that says Apopka. So, you know, that way you could put something funny on one side, put, you know, maybe something that you are a saying or a smile, or, you know, maybe an organization you support, and put it on the other side. To reach us, you can either give us a phone call, 407-290-0883. We are on the web. It's RIMCO Inc., RIMCOINC.com. We've tried to put a gallery up there that show a lot of our products so that you can go to them by product. So you can look for a promotional item, you can look for boxes, you can look for binders. And it's worked well during the COVID because people can kind of use that and call and say, oh, I see this, you know, and I'm interested in a product like this. Can you tell me more about it? We have a whole room of swatch cards and fabrics downstairs that we can at this time send you rather than me bringing them in person. And we also send out samples. I've got a warehouse full of samples of past jobs. So we can send samples and work remotely. And we've also worked with Zoom. I'll gather 3 or 4 samples and we'll talk, and I'll hold it up and turn it around, which is the way we've been dealing with our offshore factories for a few years anyway. I miss going out speaking to clients because that's the fun part, is to actually sit across the table from them and draw out what they want. Just kind of make a picture of it and go over it with them and find out what's going in there and build it from the inside out, rather than making a box and then you find out everything won't fit in. I'm Connie here at RIMCO. I've got 2 partners in here, Michelle as well as Jennifer. So give us a call and we'd love to talk to you about your project, or even if it's just an idea, you have an idea you'd like to see developed. That's what we really like to do, and we look forward to working with you.